Savoy Place
Yes.
is an attractive and well-known name, but the IET link is perhaps less known to people. As we're starting, just explain that to us.
Yes. The Institution of Engineering and Technology is a large membership organisation of 150,000 worldwide members. And one part of the organisation is that they actually own 3 venues, one in Birmingham, one in Glasgow, and I look after the sales for the London venue.
It's a very imposing building overlooking the Thames on the embankment, but tell us a little bit about what's inside for the event organiser.
Okay, we've actually got 16 conference and banqueting spaces, 2 of which are lecture theatres. The largest can seat 462, and it's got Cuban mahogany panelling around the outside, which is rather lovely. And we've got our Riverside room, which is based up on the 3rd floor, which has got views over the River Thames from St Paul's all the way up to Parliament, and we can seat dinners for up to 250 in there. So it's quite a versatile venue, from small meetings up to large dinners.
Is there any link with the heritage, the great scientific heritage? Do people get that sort of impression when they come?
Yes, I think it's got quite a nice mixture of historical character, but obviously being part of the Institution of Engineering and Technology, we like to keep up to date with the local AV and things like that, just to make sure that we're providing the most up-to-date equipment possible.
You have your equipment on site?
We do, yes.
And you have on-site teams to support events there?
Yeah, absolutely. We've actually got contracted caterers and AV team, but they're on site with us, so they're just seen as part of the conference and banqueting team. We're all in one office all together.
The sorts of customers who use Savoy Place, are there any typical customers?
I wouldn't say there's actually typical customers. I think we've got quite a versatile range of facilities, and I think that actually attracts quite a wide range of industry. We have government, obviously being embankment, so we're very centrally located. We host IET, so engineering and technology events, but also have companies such as the BBC or financial institutions, association, charities. So I wouldn't say we've actually got one typical sort of client.
Customer, that's probably a good
which
thing,
is quite nice, yes.
Any recent developments, any developments a little bit down the line in 2010 that you want to tell us about?
We recently had a video conferencing facility installed, so we've got an executive boardroom for 22 with 2 50-inch plasma screens in there, so you can call anywhere around the world and have a meeting with 22 colleagues and someone in Australia, which I think is amazing, to be honest. But generally we like to keep the building as updated as possible to make sure that the clients are getting the standard of room that we would expect within Savoy Place.
How have you gone on during what's called a recession, and do you see a way out of it now?
I think you have to adapt. I think that's been a big thing that we've learnt in this industry, that you need to be able to adapt quickly to what's going on in the markets around us. So I think negotiation is key now. I think everyone is looking for a lot more added value and better value for money. And I think that we've adapted so that we're actually able to provide that, and our customer feedback has actually been the best last year that it's ever been.
Really?
But without being able to make bespoke packages so that people are happy with the prices that they're paying per head, which is good. Yeah.
And finally, you're part of the Westminster Collection. What does that do for Savoy Place?
Well, I think Renee does a brilliant job for raising the profile of the Westminster Collection, as we're not part of a group of venues in London. To be part of 36 Collective, I think it's quite a strong standing, and I think getting in press and the updated websites and things, I think we've got a brilliant profile out there, which just helps build Savoy Place profile as well as all of the other members.
Thanks very much, Sarah.
Thank you.